Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to the Hot Topics podcast. I'm your host, Psycho 4081, and I'm here with my lovely co-hosts, Lady Lamb Chop and the notorious Felonious Feather. Let's get it started.
Not notorious.
You are very much notorious. I'm just letting people know.
I'm an angel.
You're an angel.
I have an halo over my head.
Welcome everybody to another episode of Hot Topics podcast. We got a little bit of different things today. Right?
We do?
We do.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
We was messing around with the keyboard, or not the keyboard. We call this thing.
He doesn't.
The board, the soundboard.
Oh, look at you with the big words.
The soundboard. So, a lot of things have been happening. Just right off the rip, it was hot again today.
Ooh, yeah.
Smoking hot.
Exactly.
Yeah. And I try to stay indoors, but I did go out. I did go out, and I saw you.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I saw you.
I'm sorry. It
Like
wasn't me.
deny.
It wasn't me.
And she had
It wasn't me.
She had a full hoodie.
Wasn't me.
She had a full hoodie on,
Wasn't me.
looking like a crazy person.
You know
Wasn't
what?
me.
You didn't have a hoodie on, a full hoodie on
Does look like a full.
with a scully.
You know what? What is wrong with you?
And at least
Remember what I
Lamb
said?
Chop.
Remember what I said the last time? Well, before this.
Yes.
Yes. Exactly.
You know, Lamb Chop was out.
I was out
Yes,
today.
in her two-piece. Cue the Daisy Duke song.
You know what? I'm just going to ignore you. That's what I'm going to do.
Look at Lamb Chop with them Daisy Dukes on.
I wish y'all could see me. I really wish. If looks could kill. Pew, pew.
So we do have a lot of interesting news today, and we'll get into our main topic, whatever. But trending news, we had just on a political arena. I guess that's not really political, but the 9/11 suspects, the detainees, they were going to plead guilty. They've been held in custody with no trial since was that 2001?
Wow.
Yeah, one of them is the mastermind of the whole thing.
Like,
Is it because they're not they're enemy combatants, so they go under military law.
oh my God.
Yeah, and they're not citizens either.
Oh my
So,
gosh.
yeah. So they've been held in I guess Guantanamo Bay and wherever they are now. I'm not sure if that's still open, but it's the mastermind and some other guy that they finally came to to get a plea deal. So, and this is the funny thing about it. So they had this plea deal, and the demands that the detainees were asking for was to get medical attention for some of their injuries or health concerns that they had when they were captured or while they were in the custody of whoever being interrogated.
So they're not giving them any kind of medical care? They've had them in custody this long with no medical care?
20 some odd years, yeah. So I imagine they would have to give them some type of medical care, but I'm not sure how far the demands went. And I just thought that was kind of like, that's not a hard thing
Right.
to ask for, you know. So I guess they were going to give a guilty plea and probably some other things, but they came to an agreement, and then the government, and it wasn't the president, it wasn't the administration, it's whoever runs that actually withdrew.
Withdrew.
They withdrew their offer.
Oh.
So I don't know what's going to happen now, but I just thought about it, 20 some odd years.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So that was a little thing.
That is absolutely crazy.
And we have something that happened today.
What
What
happened
happened?
today?
Probably
What you
nothing.
laughing at?
No, because y'all said y'all was like stereo.
Oh, well,
Kamala Harris.
Yeah.
You heard about it?
What?
I
she
did
do?
not.
Yeah, you did. The
What?
death threat.
Oh, yeah, the death threat. Yeah, I
Apparently
did.
she had a death threat, which is, I'm sure, is not too
Uncommon.
uncommon.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that just goes to show you where we are in this country now.
I imagine all the presidents or
Yeah.
get
At least
death threats.
Somebody almost got shot. So
Yeah, but you know what? I imagine the president gets him, but I wouldn't a candidate. She's a vice president. vice principal.
Vice
This is the vice
president.
president right now. And,
Well,
you know,
maybe they're scared.
Yeah.
That is a possibility that she could win.
yeah, and I hope so.
I hope she
too.
does.
That's
She
what-
has 3 top contenders to be VP,
Mm-hmm.
and she has Pennsylvania Governor Josh Shapiro.
Mm-hmm.
She has Minnesota Governor Tim Walz, and Arizona Senator Mark Kelly.
And you know what? I like him.
You like him?
I like him, and the guy.
And
I don't know too
Shapiro.
much about the Minnesota guy, but the Shapiro, I can when I've heard him give his speeches, I'm like, this guy's sharp.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's from his name, Shapiro.
Yeah, sharp hero. Yeah, he is very sharp.
And then I feel like because Pennsylvania is a state that you want to win,
Right. Right.
so
It is, but you know what?
leaning towards
So is Arizona.
yeah.
So Arizona is like a little
a
purple,
purple
now.
state.
You know.
Mhm. it's becoming purple.
So I'm thinking maybe that's
The other, yeah,
Swing,
the other
yeah.
way.
either way is a great idea to have and Pennsylvania shouldn't even be a swing state.
I know.
which
I
is-
don't
which
know
is-
why they
kills me.
aren't.
It's supposed to be a
Democratic
Democratic
Yeah,
state.
that just kills me.
yeah.
But maybe even Ohio. Crazies that come out of Ohio. Seriously, it'd be some crazies that come out of Ohio. What's the guy's name? Wait a minute, isn't Vance from Ohio?
Yes,
Oh.
I think so. And he's VP for
Trump.
For Trump,
Trump,
and so
yes.
is
Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
yeah, so is Jim Jordan. GYM Jordan, the guy he's a nut. He's a
Okay.
nutcase. Yeah. He was the one. He
He's
was
a
the one
nut.
who was found. He was involved in that sexual thing, the harassment case at the colleges for the wrestling team or something along those lines. And he covered it up or something along that. That's why his name is Jim, Jim. But a lot of times people say when they mention
Oh,
him,
man.
GYM.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he's a definite nutcase. But yeah,
Okay.
well, we'll see.
And we did a prisoner swap this week
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Oh, that's
with
funny.
Russia. Yeah.
We did prisoner swap, and I think they got some pretty good spies back. Russia did, and we got a journalist and
Yeah, he was detained for a long
yeah,
time.
and I'm sure we call him a journalist or whatever. They probably were spies too.
Oh, here we go. Here we go with the conspiracy
But
theory.
They probably was. We, of course, will never admit that they're spies, but I'm sure they were.
Okay, if you say.
Yeah, but I'm all for prisoner swaps.
Yeah.
Bring
president swaps.
prisoner. Yeah.
Prison swaps.
No, not prison swaps. That's something freaky.
Prisoner.
She said prison swaps.
What's wrong with you?
You're talking about swapping in prison.
Oh my God! What is wrong with you?
Prisoner swaps, yeah. And just how many? I wonder how many prisoners, political prisoners, or whoever's being held on espionage, how many they actually have. No, that's a funny thing that the Trump actually spoke on that, talking about, he always does everything bigger and better than everybody.
Of
He says, well, we did prisoner swaps during my administration, and we didn't have to give up anything.
Who did they swap during his administration? 'Cause
Somebody was quick to
nobody's
debunk
coming
that.
to mind.
It didn't even take a half a day for somebody to come out there and basically call him out for lying.
Well, that doesn't surprise me
At all.
That's
At all.
typical Trump.
Yeah,
And then the vice president, the Vance guy,
Vance.
they said that he's the wrong pick. Everybody thinks he's the wrong.
so he's
wrong
like,
pick for
Trump got buyer's remorse. Well, it's so funny because before he became a Trumper, he had nothing good to say about Trump.
Exactly.
calling
That's
him,
why I don't know why they always
They
sing.
all,
that everybody is like the same way,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, same. Bill Barr, the former Attorney General, he was
Yeah.
like, he is not fit. He was telling all the
Yeah.
secrets, whatever. Then when it comes to, well, I'm going to support him. Same thing with Nikki Haley.
Yep.
And
all
then
of them.
come to find out that he had another case that should have been investigated for
Trump.
for bribery while he was in office. Apparently, I think one of the other, I don't know if it was Saudi Arabia, one of the countries that donated, I think it was like $10 million to his campaign.
Oh wow.
And Bill Barr said, well, it wasn't enough to investigate.
$10 million is not enough to investigate.
$10
Or
million.
they didn't have enough information. Is that what he's saying?
No, basically he was doing the same thing he did with the investigation. Said, nothing came out on the report. He was covering for the president.
Right.
And I guess he did that his entire time until he couldn't do it anymore.
Right.
So
he might go to jail, but
well,
yeah.
he squashed that, but what other things that he squashed that we don't know about?
I'm sure it's lots. I'm sure it's lots more women out there too.
Oh yeah, yeah. So, yeah, a lot of good stuff.
Ugh.
Oh, but
Just
some
the
other.
idea.
I know somebody died today.
What?
Not today. Somebody died between. This
Okay,
week.
that did not even come out right. Like it was,
Okay, so usually we come out with somebody who passed, a celebrity, right?
Who is usually we? Who's we?
It's always somebody dying.
I don't. What is it talking? We say usually we. No, we don't. No,
It's
no. People don't die every week. No.
Yeah, they do.
No, like we don't know people that
Celebrity.
die every week.
Yes, we do.
Whatever.
All right. So anyway,
oh my goodness,
let's see who
so
died this
funny.
week.
Stop
Oh my
that. You
God.
don't even sound
You don't have to say
remorseful.
that.
Yeah, you don't have to say it
Well,
like that.
So it's not a personal thing. I'm just saying that some people might want to know that they
That's
passed away.
the one. Oh my God.
Like there was a rapper.
Oh shit.
You remember?
No, I do not.
There's a rapper. His name is
Was yeah.
Well, name still is.
Yeah, well, he passed.
God, I don't even remember.
See, look
Exactly.
at
You don't have to just bring that out
I had it here.
without having a proper
Yeah,
information.
you should be prepared.
Chino XL. That's his name.
And that's
No,
also
I have no idea who that is.
You don't remember Chino XL?
I do not.
from the
from the ancestors. we know
from the 90s.
Exactly.
That would make him
The
a
90s.
Oh my God! If the '90s is making somebody an ancestor, I must be a dinosaur. I'm
Well,
done.
Chino XL reportedly passes away at the age of 50. So just threw that out there.
And
but
what was he famous for?
songs?
Yeah.
I don't know because I didn't listen to him.
So why are we
But-
talking about him?
Because people somebody likes him. Somebody likes him.
Yeah, so
I just remember
You don't even know the
Tupac dissed
person.
him in a song.
Oh,
So-
jeez.
That's how I
Okay.
remember. But yeah, I don't remember any of his songs.
Okay.
He just wasn't on my.
Well,
my
I don't
radar.
feel bad because sometimes I feel bad, like you said, the ancestors, and I don't know the songs. But if you don't know it either, I feel bad.
I don't know.
I don't, feel like I'm missing out on something.
90s was I only had a few, but they
Okay.
according to social media, they called him a lyricist, which I
Okay.
usually know who the lyricists are, but oh well, this maybe flew under the radar. Called him a lyrical Jesus.
Oh, okay. Well, there's that. Well, clearly somebody liked him.
I know,
Yeah.
right?
And,
All right.
Prayers to his family.
Yeah, and then I don't know, did we talk about this last week about the guy who ate another man's face?
No. Eat somebody's face.
Yes.
I
Why-
don't
why'd you
think
have-
we
why'd
talked
you all
about
do-
that.
why'd you know all the weird things
Yes,
going
he
on?
does. Where's the thing for in weird news today? That's what you need.
Well,
Was he high?
Was he
I would
Was he
imagine
hungry?
I would imagine so. So they had video footage, of course.
Oh, please God, no.
Yeah. After they called it new video footage released on the aftermath of zombie Colin Check eating a man's face off in Las Vegas, Nevada.
He had to be high.
Yeah.
He
said,
had to be high.
A man accused
Did he
of killing,
kill him?
Yeah. Killed a 7-Eleven customer and eating his face.
Oh my
And he
God.
claims that he was possessed at the time of attack.
He was
So,
high.
But high, how can you be high and the next thing you want to eat somebody's face?
It is one of them drugs that had been out for a while, and I can't remember
Do you know
what
how
it was
thick?
called.
It's so raw meat, like that's
Yeah.
raw.
Yeah.
Ew.
So apparently this I guess is this coming up, but this happened back in
PCP, I'll make you
April
do that.
April 20. But remember back in it I don't know, so many years ago they were talking about the
Yeah.
bath salts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was making people crazy and
Yeah.
doing all kind. I mean, people that do methamphetamine had that picking thing, and they pick at their skin till it bleeds, and so yeah.
So like zombies are coming to reality.
Hey, are you ready?
If not
Are-
for
are
nothing.
you
I'm
ready?
not ready. They gonna get me.
Well, he
I
likes
can't
zombies,
run.
so
Yeah,
I
he
can't
does.
see him as a zombie.
Yeah, he
Well, the guy said he was possessed, and he said he was awake for 5 straight days, and I
So
guess,
he was
And then he
psychotic.
and he was possessed.
He had a psychotic break.
So
Yeah.
he had to eat somebody's face. That's ridiculous
yeah,
to me.
he had a psychotic break. He probably
eating
thought that man
somebody's
was going to
face.
kill him.
So eating somebody's face.
I can't justify it. I'm just
so
saying.
what,
That's
so
weird for
what
me.
part would you recommend?
The ass.
Stop talking. I can't even believe we having this conversation. Oh, my
Okay. That's more meat.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And a higher survival rate, you know. Good to,
You know, I'm watching a series like that.
oh, really?
The Yellow Jackets.
And then
Oh,
And
I
then-
didn't finish. That was too gory for me.
and
It
then
was too gory for
yeah, I
you.
couldn't.
and then this dick can serve like sausage. Or something.
Oh, I'm done. I'm done.
Then I'll know that okay, you're crazy. But then the face,
Yeah, I know. But so how does it taste?
I don't know.
Don't
I've
fall
not-
for
I've not-
that.
I've not
Don't
tried
fall
that
for
before.
that.
I've not tried that. Maybe
Thank you.
someday,
Thank
but not
you.
now. I haven't tried that.
He was
before.
trying. He was trying. Oh my goodness.
Probably tastes like roast beef. Like,
salty nuts. Let me stop. All right, we go behave. You gonna have to put a explicit.
Hey,
well,
Part of
that's
this
a
one.
little thing. That's just something small. So it's not a lot.
Okay, something small.
oh lordy. Okay.
All right, Miss
Is it
Felonious.
safe?
Oh
you
yeah, I
have
had something for you. So I
Yes.
wanted to ask you this. Yeah. So this lady. No. This lady is not a weird news or anything. I just wanted to ask your opinion. Yeah.
Okay.
So the lady, she got like you go on Facebook Market and then you see like a free couch, and then she got a free couch off of the market. I think the person selling had a family that was deceased.
Okay.
That died, and then he wanted to get rid of the couch, and they said, oh hey, you guys come, anybody can come pick it up for free,
Okay.
but you just need to transport it yourself. So this lady went ahead to get it. She got transported to her house, and then she got in her house, but then every time she sat on the couch, I think it was a 4-seater and then a single chair.
Okay.
So every time she sat on the couch, she felt something weird.
Ew.
So it was like it went on for days, and then eventually she discovered how to open the couch. And when she did, she called the owner, the person that gave her, and she was emotional over the phone and blah 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 blah. So the guy came over to our address and like, what are you talking about? Blah blah blah. And then she's like, she found $36,000
Oh my God.
In
in
the couch.
Yes, in the, an
And she called the
envelope.
person who said she could have the couch.
Yep. And then he was like, oh my God, you're so honest. You're so this, you're so that. But he didn't even know prior to that. She was like, I don't know what you're talking about. Nothing is in the couch. And but he came over, and then she handed the money to her. To
Okay,
him.
I'm sorry.
And then he's like, oh, thank you so much. And then give her $2,200. Why are you laughing?
I'm sorry.
So that's
money. That's my money.
That's what I wanted.
$2,000.
Yeah.
That's all you
my
gave
money.
her.
No, 2,200.
Get it right.
So I see a problem in that. First of all,
He didn't even know it was there.
she got the couch.
Yes.
That's her money.
Right. And he says you can have it for free.
Yeah,
if
free
you
because
pick
Exactly.
it
I
up.
want to get rid of the couch,
Right.
Because it belonged to somebody. I don't have anywhere to put it.
I'd have gave
I'm
him
mad she didn't clean it.
$2,200.
Huh?
I'm mad she didn't clean it. Like, it took you a couple of days. You didn't
I wonder if it
clean
was a sleeper
first.
couch.
Whatever it
No,
was.
it's just the regular
Regular
couch.
couch?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'd have gave him $2,000 of it. Here's for the.
You know what? That's a good idea.
I would.
I think I would have act like I don't know him no more.
Because he wasn't aware. Like, he did not
Right,
know.
right.
Well,
Like, I don't
it
want
wasn't
to, like,
his money anyway.
Yes.
Exactly.
It was, you know.
Exactly.
Like, oh, thank you so much for being so honest. Like, people like you, oh my God, I'm going to reward you for this. And then he gave her
Yeah.
$2,200. So I'm like, okay, it can't just be me overthinking this. I saw a lot of comments.
What
where
would you
people-
have done?
I'm a very no. No, I have the fear of God in my mind, in my heart.
Okay, so what would you have done?
It's mine. It's a blessing. Blessings come in different ways.
That's right.
So you know when something you've been praying for all your life, and then it happens, and I'm like, God bless me, bless me, bless me all the time, and then this blessing comes to me.
And then he just gave away his blessing.
Yeah.
He didn't even know he had.
Somebody
that
said
blessing.
so. So I read some comments. Someone said plot twist. There was 100K in there.
Yup.
So apparently the lady's name is Vicky. So someone said, "Don't be like Vicky." Don't Then someone said, "God be giving blessings and you'll be giving it back." to
Yeah,
God.
yeah. You know.
And so someone said, in other words, Vicky slow.
Yeah, I'm sorry, that money belongs to me. Now, listen, I have like we were going somewhere. We were going somewhere in the car. And when we got in the car, my husband went to the gas station and bought something and got in the car. He counted his change. He's like, and we had gotten back on the highway. He was like, man, the guy gave me too much change. He got off the highway and took that money back. And I was just like, okay. But I get it because he would have to account for that
Right.
money at the end of the
Right.
day.
Okay.
In Vicky's case, ain't nobody know about that money but Vicky. And that'd have been between me and God.
Now, you remember?
And Macy's.
But you remember when I turned in? Remember I got the extra cat food,
Right.
And I went, I could see that, but 30 G's.
Yeah, that's that. I'm sorry. That's my money.
So how about if you get like paid like at your place of work, you get paid extra?
Mm-hmm.
What would you do?
Oh, I'm telling them. Because they're going to take it back the next time. You know what I'm saying? They're going
What
to
if
figure
they
it
don't know?
out.
Wait a minute.
They'll
Wait
figure
What if
it
they
out.
don't know? You sure?
a minute.
Yeah.
You get paid for your.
Extra, like you get paid maybe
They
double.
overpaid you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm
No,
letting them know.
I'm not telling them.
I'm letting
Because
them know.
they're going to take it.
They're going to catch it. But
Yeah.
they're going to catch it anyway.
Yeah,
That's
so
what
I
I'm
ain't telling
saying.
them.
So I'm not spending money that they're going to take back out of the next paycheck coming up.
Let me tell you.
And then I won't have
What if
the
they don't
money that I
take it out?
need.
All you got to do is sit it aside for that, that when they say, hey, we overpaid you. By the way, I got shorted on my pay this month. So that's what you know, Baltimore County. So
No, I
again,
probably
if
would
I got
tell 'em.
shorted, it's because they overpaid me. So I wouldn't tell them. I wouldn't
Yeah, I
tell
probably
them.
would tell them.
You would tell them?
Because I know that's coming back to bite me.
Bank error in
Vicky's
your
money
favor,
ain't coming
collect
back to
$200.
That money ain't coming back.
But it's
to
still
bite
your
me.
money. You're going to get that money. I mean, it's money that they were going to give you anyway. They just gave you an advance.
Okay. Like I said, and they would take it out of the next check, and I'd just be busted because I would have spent that money.
Well,
You look, she said she keeping it. She ain't telling nobody nothing.
no, because
Don't be slow.
Don't be a Vicky. You know that's gonna be the catchphrase now. Are you being a Vicky?
Do not be slow.
Oh my gosh.
So some of the times I think, people will get over on you anyway. Like it's like if you're getting paid a certain salary, and let's say you get paid $13.47, whatever, and it might be that 0.003 that adds up over the 20 some odd years you worked, right? It's happened where they, even with the banks, that some guy had stole money from the bank, but he stole like a little bit of money.
Okay, at a time.
Yeah, from different accounts, and it just whatever. But no, that's I'm pretty sure there's some time that they worked over that you didn't get compensated for. Nah, that's my money. if you find out and you take it back, then hey,
I've seen cases or heard cases where they never
found it.
No.
Well,
Well, don't
hopefully
be
I'll get
slow.
some- Don't be a Vicky.
Yeah, don't be a Vicky.
No, I would probably be a Vicky in that
You would.
instance. Yeah. But the couch money, we gonna buy a new couch. That's what we gonna do with that money. We buying a whole house of furniture.
Well, and that's Vicky could have easily done. I mean, if she really felt bad, she could have just say, "Okay, I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go give you a coupon for Ashley's Furniture." Ashley's Furniture, Gardner's Furniture, whatever it's called. I'm gonna get Value City Furniture.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you a
But then that's part of sometimes, like, when people do good for you, you be reasonable with
Doing
the
good
reward.
for them.
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Like, why would I give you $36,000 and you're gonna give me 2,200
Right,
back?
Right.
Like, she might be happy and all of that Christian woman kind of thing.
Right.
But like, be reasonable. Like,
Yeah.
even if you give her $10,000, that's okay. For me, I
Right.
feel like
Right.
that's okay.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You
It's
would-
not
so
even your money.
You would have gave him 10,000.
Yes, at
What would you give?
Yeah,
more.
probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like
No,
not
actually, I
2000
wouldn't have
too.
told him that I had the money. I ain't gonna lie. I would not have told him I
not
had the
me.
money.
Like if she
No,
called me,
if it was
and I
you.
gave her, I would have given her like 10,000.
Okay.
or
Oh,
something
okay,
or more.
okay.
I
Not
gotcha.
like
Right.
giving the person. I would have given her or split in half. You know
Okay.
what I'm
Right,
saying? 'Cause
right,
it wasn't even my
right.
money in the first place. I didn't even know it was
That's
there.
true. That's
Yeah.
true.
So
Yeah.
why would I give her 2,000? That's
Yeah.
wicked, really. For me,
Yeah.
I feel like that's
I'd have gave him a card.
I wouldn't have gave
Thank
him
you, card.
nothing. You ain't got to hear from me no more. No
It'd have
more.
been an e-card.
Thanks for this vacation.
Yep.
Oh, my
I'm
God.
with you. Look, listen. I don't know you.
Right. Like, we really don't know each other. We're not
Nope.
friends. It's different if
yeah.
we were
But then
friends.
she
We
might
don't
think
know
about
each
it
other.
like, hey, in my time of need, this person came through for me. You know, like gave me a couch when I
then save some of that money for your time of need.
Right. I mean, that person didn't come through for her. That could have been
Did it?
anybody.
That
He
was- that was-
posted it. That
that
could have
was
been
grandma.
anybody. Yeah, grandma put that money in that couch. That's who put that. Whoever was deceased put that money in that couch.
Exactly. Grandma was selling eighths out of the house,
You know what?
and that's where that stash came
How
from.
you put that on grandma? That ain't even right. But that's like people who like buy a 50-cent picture at the Goodwill and find out it's a Matisse later, and they got
Yeah. You don't sell it and
$20,000.
give it back.
Yeah, what you gonna do?
So,
Give it to
so it's
somebody?
funny. Something like this happened. I saw it online in Nigeria. So people, people from here, they send clothes or people buy clothes
Okay.
and send it over to Nigeria. They sell it like stuff like you buy from the Goodwill kind of thing.
Secondhand.
Yeah, secondhand outfit.
Right.
So this person bought a bag from a store,
Like a purse.
like a secondhand thing that was sent from here. Anyways.
Right.
And then so the store owner always checks the bags to make sure everything is okay and intact. So the person she already paid for the bag. So the store owner was like, okay, let me check to see that there's nothing and then no problem and everything. And then I think the store owner counted like $1,000 or $2,000. So $2,000 while checking the bag.
Oh my
So
God.
now the person
Ooh,
that
it's
bought
a
the bag,
fight.
it's like, it's I already paid for the bag.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And then but
Yep.
then the store owner was checking, like if it was like something bad or something in it, or maybe like a cut or a tear or something, you're gonna say,
Right.
hey, I don't want that bag, it's bad or is this. So the person tries to check and see that nothing
sure
is
it's
or
okay.
nothing, yeah, it's okay and everything is fine. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And now you paid for the bag, but you still wanted her to check it. She wanted to check it to make
So
sure.
legally,
Yikes.
if you buy the bag,
It's her property.
it's her property.
But you haven't taken it out. You haven't.
Haven't left the store.
Left the
with
store.
her.
No. Once you pay, it's yours.
Oh, and then she's like, okay, come and get your money back.
Oh.
She's like, okay, get your money
It's
back.
like, I don't want my money back.
Yeah,
I want that bag.
So he was like,
Because the store owner should have checked that before he put it out.
that's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
You
That's what
know,
I'm saying.
it's- yeah.
So in the store owner was like, okay, everything was like still there. They just
Right,
brought it in,
right.
so they had not had time to check.
Oh, gotcha.
So the person just said, oh, I like that one. So they were like, okay, let me check and check around before I give it
Right.
to you.
So wait a minute. Did he
Ooh.
check before he gave her the bag?
So he was
but he had
checking.
sold her
He had-
the bag.
She had paid for it. So
Oh,
she's
she
like,
paid
okay,
for
let
it.
me check.
Oh no, that's her money.
Yeah.
No, that's her money,
But she hasn't. She's like, okay, come and get your money back.
and it's not the store's money.
And she's like, come and get your money back.
No,
What?
no. I choose not to return the item that I bought with my cash in it. That's my money. And so how did it belong to? It's the same way that if it
Yeah.
belonged to the store.
Yeah.
The store didn't put the money in there.
Right.
The person
Right.
that they donated to put the money in there.
Right.
And it came with the bag.
Yep.
It's like a
Yeah.
tag.
Well, the person selling also bought it. So
So he bought the
No,
stuff.
yeah, the stuff they send from here, they buy it. Them.
Oh,
Oh, they
okay,
buy
okay,
it.
okay.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. Oh, so
They
that-
buy it and
Ooh,
send
that's
it.
a sticky wicket.
Yeah.
No,
Yes.
it's not. He bought it
Yeah.
and he sold it, just as he got it. No,
Yeah.
that's her money.
Yeah. He
We-
sold
we-
it
we-
as is.
Yeah, we have to fight on that one. And I'm talking.
So it's
I'm
just
talking
like
about
you're in
physically.
Walmart. You're in Walmart, yeah, and
Yeah.
then something you're about to buy something, you already paid for it, and then
Mm-hmm.
you open it, and they're like, "Oh, this is bad. I want to return it."
Right.
You know what? When they get it back, they'll take it back from you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because that's a store policy that you can return defective items.
Yeah, that's the
It's
same
legal.
thing. So imagine if something else, let's say something else was in the bag. Let's
Mm-hmm.
say something
Right.
bad was in the bag. Would she fight for it and be like, "Hey, it's mine, it's my bag"? No, she'd be
Right,
like, "Hey,
right.
you have to fix it. I'm not going to buy this bag
Exactly.
because of
Right.
it has this hole or whatever in
And
it."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the
But
customer
now
right.
it's money.
Right, but it's a customer right though. So
So that's like changing. No, that you're changing the narrative
no,
or changing
it's
the.
like so you expect like every time somebody buys something that they have to return it if it's not how it's
What I'm saying is she's still present in the store. She hasn't gone anywhere.
Right.
Hey, listen.
As it's policy like, hey, we just bought this, but let me help you check it. Let me
Right.
check it to make sure that you don't have
Nothing's
you
wrong with
yeah,
it.
and you will not return it and everything is fine. I'm gonna
Exactly,
show it
and
to
nothing
you.
was wrong with it.
Yes,
it was,
just money. And nothing. I said, okay, I'm gonna take the money. Take the bag.
It was
Now you
extra
don't
right.
want the bag. You bought the bag. You didn't buy the money, and I'm giving you the bag that you bought,
No.
but you don't want the
But
bag.
you know what? That's
so
like,
I don't know.
You know what it's like saying? That's like saying if you go get a bag and you know how they have those extra buttons in there for whatever, and you
If I'm
say
the one, I'll just be like, let's share it.
you just
okay.
you just bought the bag, but oh, you know what? It really didn't come with that extra button in there. We didn't mean to put that in there. No, you bought when you buy something, it's everything that comes in it. Period. And if she wanted to return it, it would have been her option to return it.
Well, she didn't even hold the bag in the first place. She never even took.
She
the
owned
bag.
it. She bought it.
Like she did not even hold the
It don't
bag.
matter. She bought it. She
Bought it, but
they,
then it still had.
they
They
gave her
exchange money.
right,
Yeah.
and then she got a receipt. I'm sure.
If
But
they
the owner
exchange
still had
money,
the
it
bag.
makes it her.
Exactly.
The owner still had the bag with her. The owner, the person, the seller still had the bag with her.
Okay. Well,
So-
as soon as that money,
That's
you take
a
that
fight.
money in my hand, that's mine.
That's a fight.
Yeah. Even with Walmart, did you know that when you go to Walmart and you buy something, you know how they always check you at the door in some Walmarts? You don't have to show them the receipt. It's yours. If they suspect that you stole something, then that means
They have to prove that you stole.
exactly.
Right.
That means you have to see that you stole whatever. Outside of that, you don't have to, unless it's like a Sam's Club or BJ's, but that's a club. That's different.
Right, and
Policy.
their stuff is
It's
not
their
technically in a
Right.
bag. So,
Yeah.
oh, that's interesting. That's all I can say. That is interesting.
We just gonna have to fight over that. I bought the bag, and whatever comes in it, you should have checked it before I picked it up.
But
and gave you the money.
I hear what you're saying. If it had been a dead rat in there,
Yeah,
you wouldn't
you
have
know,
want
say-
that.
exactly,
Right?
but
Like,
now
I don't
it's
want that
money.
bag.
So-
But
Exactly.
you know what the difference
Right.
is?
You know, say he's not going to say, "Hey, you bought the bag already. You already
Right.
paid for the bag, so it
no.
belongs to you."
The thing is, you have a policy there that you know you can return items within 10 days, 15 days, whatever, or it's like no refund. You have the policy. My policy is if I buy something and it's something beneficial in there to me, it's mine.
But if it's not beneficial,
Then I'm returning it according to your policy. So yeah, that's an easy one. That's my
God.
policy.
I don't know. That's hard. He at least should have split it with her. I would say that. You know, at least split it with
I
her.
ain't splitting my money.
it's how people always fight for things that they didn't even work for. It's how they always
It
feel
don't matter.
entitled.
You still bought it. You worked for it. You went to the store.
Well, you work to get the
Even
money
both
to
of
be
them,
able
even-
to go to
even
the
both
store.
of them is
Exactly.
what I'm saying. It's like money is just like a blessing. Okay, it's for both of us. Okay, I'm
Right,
going to give you some
right.
of it. It's not like I worked for it, you didn't work for it either.
So in that
so-
case,
Yeah.
then you know what they should have done? They should have gave the money back to wherever they got the stuff sent from.
How do they know where they got it from?
Well-
or they could have donated it to
Turn,
charity.
Nope, turn it into the police, and then and the police will put it on
What
file.
police?
hold,
In what country?
Nigerian police.
Y'all ain't gonna see that money no more. Oh my God, y'all are hilarious. Y'all are hilarious.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, you remember the Walmart, the Walmart that opened up in Randallstown.
Oh, I hate that Walmart.
They said when that I used to always
I
mess
feel
with the
the
lady.
same way.
They said when they first opened, it was people rolling out of there with 80 some odd inch televisions.
Are you
Really?
How you do that? Oh, because they ain't show nobody the receipt. They just put
They
it in
didn't
the
have no
cart and
they didn't
left.
have any security either.
Oh my God.
Yep. Cause I asked the lady, I was asking.
I don't
was,
understand that.
I was
don't
playing with her. I
understand
said, "Hey, can I work here? All I'm asking is for, I think I said like $50 an hour or whatever it was." And and she was like, no, we don't. We're going through this, and that, whatever. And he was telling me the stories how everybody just was rolling out. Of course, nobody at the door is going to fight somebody over stuff that is not theirs.
Right.
You know.
Right.
But yeah.
I don't understand how people have the nerve to do stuff like I don't have the nerve to do stuff like that.
I can say, and I'm going to say this officially, I have never stolen anything in my entire life.
I can't say that.
I have not. Nothing.
I can't say that.
So,
I don't think I have either.
but in the case of that, whatever, I bought that. That's mine. That's mine.
Is he going back to the purse?
Yeah, that's mine. Yeah. You check your pockets when you check your pockets when you donate. You check your pockets when you check the pockets when you put it on the shelf for sale.
I'm pretty good at checking pockets
Not
before
me.
I give stuff to Goodwill. I check everything. My purses, my pants pocket, all of that. Yeah.
So I'm gonna tell you,
My husband's pants pocket.
just recently I had a $100 bill. Somebody gave me a $100 bill for whatever, and I had a $50 bill, not at the same time. And the first time, me reaching in my pockets, I don't usually carry cash. $100 bill gone.
Oh my gosh.
Gone.
Why didn't you let it get gone where it was when I was there?
So that was one. Then the second time I said, all right, I'm gonna be more careful about this one. So I took the $50 bill. I said, all right, I'm gonna put it in my console just right now, so I don't want to put it in my
In
pocket.
the car?
Yeah.
Okay.
So when I driving around, I was like, let me go back and get the money out of my car before it gets lost. Gone.
What do you do? You probably threw it away.
I probably did. So you know how you put your drinks?
Yeah.
Maybe it got
Yeah.
stuck in there, or whatever.
Yeah.
So,
Somebody's blessing.
yeah.
Oh, so
Somebody's
speaking of
blessing.
which, one of my friends had was it $7,000? $7,000, and then that was like last year in an envelope, and then for some odd reasons, he went and he was like the usual guys drinking, blah blah blah, and then he lost it.
Oh my
He
I'm
lost
like-
it as in
Lost it.
like he
Lost
can't
it.
find it.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm like, God, why can't I just be walking on the how come what kind of blessings don't even just come to me?
That's his story.
Because I don't even drive. Okay, because I drive. Maybe I'll be a pedestrian and I'll walk.
He didn't lose that money.
He did.
He was gambling
Because he was looking. No, he went to this usual place where they go.
Oh, he's
but
buying
then-
hookers.
No, he did not. He lost the money because he had to
Wrong
pay
with
back.
you?
He had to
Oh, yeah,
pay
pay
back.
Right.
Oh, okay.
You know, like I'm
Right.
like, God, why can't these blessings? Why can't you just even lose it when I was there?
You would
Like,
have
it's not-
given it back.
I know, but then somebody else's money that I don't know. Like, why can't robbers be robbing and then they just throw the money at me? And then I just grab it and I just take it.
So back in high school, a couple of guys was going back from football practice, and a couple of guys walking back home. They live further from the stadium than I did where we practiced. They came upon a lot of money. I forgot what it was. It was a lot of money. And this is Atlantic City. Right? So you thinking that is it mob money, drug
money
something,
could be
you know?
anything.
Yeah, but they turned it in. And
Yeah.
I think they did
Good
get a
for them.
reward out of it, but
Well,
yeah.
it depends on the
Good for
amount
them.
of money. I think
Yeah.
that if it's a lot of money, I'm going to turn it in.
I'm
So-
telling you, that bag gonna be lighter when I turn it in. I'm gonna turn it in,
But a little-
it's gonna be a little bit lighter when I turn it in.
So I think if I found like a big bag of
Duffel
cash,
bag?
duffel
Yeah.
bag of cash,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna take that because
'cause
it could be a lot of things going on with that.
right.
So I would, and the law says you're supposed to turn it into the police. You fill out your
form.
your form, and then if nobody collects
Claims it, you
within-
Then it be
take
yours?
Yeah.
within 30 days legally.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are they going to give it back to you?
Yeah.
Yeah, because
They're
you get a
gonna
receipt.
Play. They're going to
Yeah.
play you. They're
Well-
not going to play. I don't trust.
I mean, if you don't count it and don't know how much is in it, who knows how much you're getting back? But you're
But they-
supposed to get
they're
it.
going to
back.
give it to
They're
you.
gonna count it because they have to
Okay.
put it on the sheet how much it is and everything for every. So the way they do it, they put every denomination too. They said it was.
Oh, it's 20, 50,
Yes.
60, 100. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah.
That works here?
Yeah.
Wow, that's nice.
Yeah.
In my country, psh,
She's like, that's nice.
Yeah.
because I'm surprised, like
Yeah,
they can be honest,
yeah.
and they'll call you back and say, "Hey, wow,
Nobody
that's
And
claimed
then
it.
here's the bad part
wow.
about that because let's say you do get a big duffel bag of cash, right? And let's say somebody stole it from a bank,
Right.
and you out there passing, or maybe it's a counterfeit. And you out there,
Oh,
you out there
yeah,
passing
yeah.
bills, and then guess
Yeah.
who's getting jammed up?
Yup,
you can't
you.
say, 'cause you
Yup.
can't say, well, I found
Found
it, and
it.
but you violate because you didn't turn it in. So either you stole it or you was the one out here
Right.
passing out counterfeit bills. So it is in your best interest to actually turn it into the police and make sure you get a receipt. Because there's a lot of things I could imagine, like all the movies where was it they find some money and
If
belong
I start
to.
buying you stuff, extra stuff, just know where that came from.
Amazon's coming to the door more often.
Exactly. Your Timu, your favorite Timu, every time, back to back, every day, every second. Just know, hey,
Just don't tell me where you got. I don't want to hear where you got it.
Oh my god,
Yeah, but
that is funny.
I mean, it's a. I don't know. It's a good thing for people to do honest things. I would feel guilty, but
me too.
not with the money in
But
the
then-
couch though.
But then,
No, not
like,
with the
you
money
know,
in
have
the
you ever
couch as
felt
well.
guilty and then justify your reason
I did
to be guilty?
what's the self checkout one time and realized that I had like $20 worth of stuff that I didn't pay for, and I looked at it for a second and I was like, I'm not taking this stuff back. I'm not going back in the store. But then kept thinking about it, so I ended up every day giving $5 to somebody on the
Back.
street. I got $20 worth of stuff. So every day, like, okay, that's 10, that's 15. I was like, if I put it back in the world, I won't feel so bad about
It's
it.
like, well, that's the rollback price. So,
I did. I was just like, oh my God, I felt so guilty about not paying for that stuff. I really did. Because it wasn't my intention to do that.
Yeah.
It just kind of had, and especially now that they don't give you a bag,
Yeah,
you just have
I
stuff in
swear
the
to
car.
God. I
you
don't
know?
even like that. I
Yeah.
don't like that.
with the bag.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not having bags. But then you have to pay.
For a bag.
But then
yeah.
what's the difference though? Because why can't you just include the $5 in the thing, or in 5 cents, and it's just 5 cents? Why can't
Right.
you just include it in my regular checkout thing? You get what I'm saying? You don't have to tell me, do you want a bag?
Well-
Or some stores you go and I went to Ross one time with my kids, like a couple of months back, and we had this huge load of clothes, and you're telling me there's no bag in the store. Like, what am I supposed to do? I don't get it. Like,
You imagine her put all this stuff in her arms
and everybody
get
everybody's
tackled
carrying
outside for being a shoplifter.
like, seriously, it's so annoying. Like, there's some things you cannot even literally carry. I feel some type of way having to carry stuff out of the store. It's like I'm stealing them, even though I paid for them.
Oh my God.
So it's it's just 5 cents. Just add it to whatever I'm buying. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's not helping anybody. I don't think it's helping
Well,
anybody.
technically, what they could have done, they could have just added like a, so you know how they do the sales tax? They could just
Right.
add another little 1%
Cent
tax,
to that,
something,
yep.
something
Yep.
and give the
No,
back.
they're
But
saying
I think
it's for the environment.
But you know what?
yeah,
I
that's
think-
what it's supposed to be.
I think it's really to deter people from having, because people will say, well, I don't want to pay an extra 10 cent for a bag or 5 cent for a bag, and they'll start bringing their own bags. So that way, kind of deters them from just keep taking bags.
right.
But I don't even remember. I don't remember ever. I've never taken
I'm
a
pretty
bag.
good with my bags.
I've never taken a bag into the store. I've never.
You know what's so
I
funny?
do
keep
all the
forgetting.
time.
I have a buttload of them in my truck, and I go in there and I'm like, all right, well, I
And
just
then you
started doing
bite.
this. I just started doing this. I was like, just put it in the cart, and then when I get to my truck, I'll put it
I'll
in
put
the
it in the bag.
bags.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. She's
But-
like, I don't like this at all.
But I do like. All right, so the little, plastic bags. So those were good because I use them as bathroom trash bags.
Yeah.
So, and then you got the bathroom trash bags, and then you got the if you have like a dog,
Yes.
you pick up bags
Yes.
and stuff like that. But I
Yes.
do understand the trying to get rid of the plastic and
Yeah.
stuff like that, and
Yeah.
especially if you can go down to some of the Walmarts, not all of them,
Right.
and they have all the plastic bags and the trees and
And the grass, they're
Yeah.
everywhere. And
Yeah.
the beaches are getting littered with plastic
Right.
bags, and the ocean. So, yeah, I try to do good with that. I try to do good. And I'm trying to replace all the plastic in my home, like plastic bowls. I'm trying to get glass. I'm trying to,
Get him.
use less. Please no. I'm trying to use less plastic. So,
Well, let me say this. I think we all need to do a better job of helping the environment. Mm-hmm. And I do like the thing going back to the paper because it breaks down, but you're killing trees.
right.
So unless they coming up with paper bags made out of bamboo, because bamboo grows like really really fast. But somehow they need to fix that.
Yeah. Agreed.
And
Agreed.
because all right, so you go into Giant supermarket and you do the self checkout and they say, well, how many bags you going to use? Mm-hmm. And I know you can't tell me somebody's going to say they use 4 or 5 bags. They're not gonna put 1
Right.
or 0. You can't tell me nobody's gonna do that. You're gonna ask me how many bags I'm gonna use? None. It's like asking somebody how many taxable items do you have?
Right.
None.
Right.
All this was tax free.
Yeah, I'm sure people are saying like 1 bag or
Like-
no bags and piled all of that stuff up
Yeah.
in them bags. That's crazy.
And they know they got people
Oh my gosh.
what is it? Checking out steaks and be like lotion. I'm gonna ring this lotion and then put the steaks down. You know.
Well, they got it now that it's watching you.
Yeah.
It is watching
Oh, wait a
you.
minute. All right. So there was a guy. Somehow they had a way of when they did the self checkout, putting in some type of code where you like for cash back,
Right.
and it would give you twice the amount that you rang up.
Oh my god.
It was a lot of people doing it, and they had this one. I think it was South.
So if
out
I
west.
bring up $50 worth of groceries and ask for cash back, it's gonna give me
Yeah,
$100
or
back.
somehow they did something
Oh
on
my
a
God.
thing for cash back.
Right.
Yeah, you would get whatever your groceries were. They would give you that back. And they had this one guy on camera. They
Wow.
was looking. They still looking for him. But apparently they fixed it already. I'm not sure which.
How come I never know when good things are happening in this life?
I'm always late too. I'm always late.
All right, so I got one for you. You go to the automatic teller machine, the ATM, and you put your
Oh,
card
sorry,
in.
I didn't even know that. It took me a minute to know that.
ATM. The ATM, right? You put your card in and you say, all right, it says $40, right? And you sit there and your money comes out. Now, when you go grab your money, you notice that the bills are stuck together and you actually got $400. What are you going to do? And you get a receipt. You get a receipt that says $40.
Well, I didn't ask them for that. They gave me blessings come in different ways. Did I ask them for fun? As long as it's not in my account and it's not, I see that it's $40 from my account. I don't care. Well, you're going to take it back?
You know
You
what?
said-
Part of me is like, I would probably take it.
Wait,
would
wait,
take it back?
wait, what?
It's that's a blessing from God.
Wait, I put in $40,
You put $40 on your.
and $400 came out.
back.
Yeah.
So what am I gonna give? But am I gonna go back into the bank? I'm like, hey, your machine made a what?
So what you could do, you could give the money back.
Like what?
No,
To
you
who?
give the money back. You,
To who?
After you finish your transaction, you know put the
Put
thing
it back in the machine?
and you deposit that.
So your account.
I gave it was look. I gave that money back to the machine. Okay.
Exactly. Yeah, you don't feel guilty. That's true.
So if it was really right,
It
then
will
you
take
should
it
have
back.
deducted.
It will take it back. I was like, oh, okay. Well, let's try this. Are you going to take it back or not? And I put my card in and I do the same thing over again. I'm like, okay, I'm putting back how much?
360
back. Are you gonna take it or not? So I did the same thing, but I did the right thing.
There you
I
go.
put it back.
You put it back in the machine.
So,
Yeah, that's what I would do.
but I
That's
don't know
funny.
what account to put it in. The only account I know is mine, and I have it on my card. So what am I gonna
That's
do?
the only way you can get it back in the machine. Oh my God. Well, you know, we all face these little ethical dilemmas
I know.
every
but
day.
you know, people always have a challenge when it comes to money. Like
Yeah,
all
yeah.
your homeschooling, all your home training, everything
Yes.
goes when it comes to money.
No, I'm gonna tell you a funny thing. All right, so when I worked for the police department many moons ago,
Congratulations.
Yeah. Last week.
so I'm gonna tell you, like, for the thing that goes with the police department, you can drop $1. Matter of fact, let's say a quarter, 50 cents, whatever. You can drop that on the floor, on a desk or a counter. That thing will sit there for weeks, months, whatever, until somebody decides that, well, nobody's picked it up. Let me put it in the we call it the junk food, the candy jar.
Okay.
You know, for when people do the fundraiser or whatever. It'll stay there. Somebody actually taped a dollar onto the dry erase board. And
Yeah,
said-
because they've not seen something like $500.
But-
It's
but-
still $1,
but-
pennies.
Yeah,
and
but
all
they said something about internal affairs has got a camera on this thing.
that. Oh, so everybody's scared to take
So
anybody's money.
nobody,
Oh, yeah. I
nobody's
never
going to
thought
take
about that.
no money. But here's the ironic part about it. You leave your flashlight
They're gonna
leave some handcuffs.
they're gonna take it.
Yeah.
But not money.
Well, money. So it's like, money is
What's the
stealing.
policy? Yeah.
Well,
What is the
every other thing,
policy?
it's part of the job.
Yeah,
Right.
but if I take the flashlight,
accessory.
I'm just
equipment I need. Right.
yeah, it's,
right.
I'm just holding it. I'm borrowing it because
Okay.
everything has a serial number on
So
it
you
anyway.
cannot
Right.
borrow money.
Yeah, that's apparently. And then they had the fundraiser. So they had this big shelf, 2 shelves or whatever, how many it is. They have all the candy and soda and this and that, whatever. So they have the prices. So people come in, it's a fundraiser, and they grab whatever candy and they put
Right.
the money in a jar. So the guys that run that used to come in our office and like, don't you know we were hundreds of dollars short.
So people are taking the food and forgetting to put the money in.
Yes, and it's the intention like, all right, I don't have money, I'm gonna just put it in,
Right, right.
But so I used to do that sometimes too, right? So I
Add it up for the week.
No, I would just put a paper in there with my name on it.
That
I'll put
I owe you.
I owe you 50 cents, so I owe you $1, whatever. Or some people do this too, and this is the bad part about it. It's like, some people just don't return the money, but because I know they don't, because I know people who actually, when they buy stuff, they put extra money in,
Okay,
just in
okay.
case for next time, whatever.
Right.
So if you got some people putting extra money in, you still short.
Yeah, that's bad.
Yeah, but leave $1 there, 50 cents, $20. It will be stapled up. They'll put it in the little book. Did anybody leave $20 on such and such?
Right.
Well, if you're gonna steal, you steal.
Right.
You don't steal from home. You're still outside. In the house.
That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
Because if you steal, you're stealing from yourself, like
Right,
within the
right.
house. But
That makes sense.
it's like stuff.
All right, confession time.
I don't think I've ever stolen before, funnily, because I feel so guilty all the time.
She's lying.
No, I absolutely
what have I said?
have.
But she said, I don't think.
Oh no, I
No, the only thing
absolutely
one
have.
time.
See?
no. What I want to say.
Wait a minute.
What I want to say.
Okay.
What I want to say is what I talked about.
Mhm.
You know what I was saying? That you said you set it aside.
Set it inside.
Set it aside.
Set it aside. Okay.
Remember what happened to me?
I don't know. You gotta
That got
tell
my-
now.
I don't
you gotta
wanna say
tell. You
here.
gotta confess.
That got money in my account. My extra job. My job.
Oh, no, that don't count. That don't count. But no,
What
never
have I
stole.
stolen from you? No.
You never stole. Not from me.
What have I stolen? Nothing.
Mangoes.
No.
You get on my
I don't-
nerves.
I don't even like food. So.
No, she did.
You get
That's
on my
not
nerves.
stealing. No, that's bananas. That's not
Oh,
stealing.
bananas, whatever.
That's not stealing. We're
You
playing
didn't?
with it.
But you took the bananas from somebody else's tree.
Yeah.
That's stealing.
That's not stealing.
See?
No.
Remember how
In a technical term,
Yeah, remember how she said-
technically it is.
Remember how
It's
she said,
stealing?
didn't you just justify?
If they didn't give you permission to take anything from their tree, technically it's
and
stealing.
and it
No,
has value.
We don't consider that stealing.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, bro,
because so it's like, nah, I'm gonna go to your backyard. And we didn't even eat the banana or anything.
That's
We
even
were
worse.
playing, we were grinding and like doing mommy and daddy kind of home, preparing for family kind of thing. We're young.
You were wait a minute. You said you would steal the
That's not stealing
you would take the
banana.
bananas off of somebody else's
and
property.
grind it.
Wait a minute. Let me get this straight because I want to hear this. You would go to somebody else's property,
Not somebody, just the neighbor.
somebody
That's
else's
somebody
property.
else's, yeah.
You would climb a tree.
Not climb a tree. It was just there.
It was there.
Banana trees
so
are
you
not
could
like
reach
big.
it.
Yes.
Okay, so you would get the bananas,
Unripe bananas for that matter.
unripe bananas, and
Yeah.
you would play mommy and daddy with the bananas.
Oh my God.
That's the part you
that's
took
what
away
you-
from.
No,
That's
that's,
what
not
she
what
said.
I'm
Part you
saying.
took away.
Like planning to be like adults, like cooking kind of stuff is what
But
I'm
that's
saying.
okay. All right.
Just playing.
I just
with
want you to
the
clear that up because you said playing mommy
You
and
need
daddy
help. You
with the
need
bananas.
help.
Yes,
you
he
need
does.
help. You need
Yes,
help. I'm
he
just
does.
saying,
I
as
didn't,
kids,
you the one that said it.
whatever.
Yeah, you do need help. You special.
You said we
As
didn't need
kids.
it. We would just play mommy and daddy with it.
Oh my God.
like cooking.
Okay.
So we're just playing as
Do
kids.
you feel better now?
Look, I just needed to clear some things up.
They were not even ripe bananas. Unripe.
Okay, so. Well, I didn't steal the tires off the car because
took the car.
yeah, or I just took the tires off the side of the building that was going to go on the car. So it's not stealing.
It's like everywhere. Anybody can take it. So, but that's not stealing. I don't consider that stealing.
Okay.
That's not stealing. Like money, why you cannot even steal from my mom because she counts her money.
Because she knows she's seen you in your neighbor's yard.
Oh my god.
So she counts her bills. So
Oh,
you cannot
y'all
even go
are
near.
hilarious.
You cannot even go near her money.
Y'all
So
are hilarious.
I learned. So even my house now, I don't know. Somehow my kids, you leave. They don't even value money. Okay, maybe my daughter, my son, he doesn't even value money.
Yeah.
You can't even give him money now. You find it on the floor. You find it everywhere. So I'm like, I'm taking my money back. You know what I'm saying? Like he doesn't. One time, like
your
African.
daughter be like, you owe me.
Yeah. So that's the two different. So one time, like African parties, like where you go parties and then they spray money,
Mm-hmm.
and my son got money and then he came home and do you know what my son did?
He left
He
it.
took it to school.
Oh.
I started giving people. I'm like, David, are you a rich kid? Are you rich? Like,
Well, he said that's what you're supposed to do. You showering people with dollars, then you go to school with shower your friends with dollars.
like, why are you doing that? Like, you need money. Keep the money. Keep the money in your piggy bank.
Right.
Keep it. You keep it for yourself. But no, he doesn't value money.
Yeah.
He doesn't. So there's nothing to like my daughter for school. You say, hey, because she likes money. Like if you get all A's, you're gonna get money.
Right.
But my son, he doesn't even care about
don't
money.
care.
So what are you gonna do?
Yeah, you gonna have to bribe him with something else.
So what
Yeah.
you gonna do?
Yeah.
He doesn't care.
They're like, Mom, school's out, but I'm gonna go ahead and sit outside with my school books, and you still gonna give me that money?
What is wrong with you?
I'm like, no, like he
That
doesn't.
is
So
funny.
my house, money can be even they don't care about money.
Yeah.
Everything's like so. That's how I was brought up. Even for me, my mom, I don't really care. I don't really have an interest in other people's stuff.
Yeah.
Even food, like that's where it comes from. Like I don't have an interest. I'm like I can buy it myself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like
right.
I feel like I can afford whatever I want. Like so I don't need to. Nothing you have can entice me or can make me want to have it. Like I feel like whatever. I don't care. I don't want it. Either I
Right.
don't want it or I don't
You
like
can get
it.
it yourself.
I'm gonna tell you this. Like I'm back when I was growing up, I had me and my two sisters, right? My older sister. Now I never really spent money. When I got money, I just money. And my sister would always come, borrow money from me or borrow whatever.
Take money from you because
Tad,
I'm sure
whatever.
she never gave it back.
I used to say, all right, well, you could use this, you can have this, you can wear this, you can, I give you this, but I'm gonna charge you interest. But she owed me like thousands and thousands
All
of
right,
dollars.
mobster.
So
You're a loan
never,
shark.
she ain't never paid me back, but
Of course.
so I just thought about that as kids. Like, she was always the ones that that spent money.
Right.
She would get her job at McDonald's or the candy store, and she was very generous. So she'd bring back candy, whatever. But she get a paycheck, she's down at the casino.
Oh my god.
Not gambling, but she's at one of them high end stores like the
Oh,
Gucci
yeah,
store,
yeah,
or
yeah.
buying
Yeah.
some. Now back then, you talking about 80 something, but you talking about $90 something sneakers. That was a lot.
I
back
wish
then.
$90 sneakers.
Yeah.
I wish.
Yeah, back then the sneakers was like $19.
Yeah. That is
It's
true.
usually what your story is for parents, like mothers. Like I don't, I till death. I don't know how much my mom owed me for money from uncles, and I said, I'll keep it for you. It's gone. Then she'd be like, oh, did you pay for the food you had this morning? Or did you pay for this? You cannot ask for your money back. And then this uncle comes and gives you money, and then it's like, oh, okay, the money's, you just know it's gone.
Right,
You cannot even ask for
right.
it because you're like, oh, are you paying rent? blah, 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 blah. So
That's why you gotta don't.
she owed me a fortune till her death.
It'll tell you to say, hey, don't give me money, just give me goods.
Oh, yeah.
Something I could trade.
I just remember I've stolen before.
Ah.
I stole from Tune.
Oh, that don't
So-
count.
Oh, that's
Stole from
That don't
where?
count.
that's my husband.
That don't count.
Oh, okay.
Doesn't count.
That don't count.
Oh, really?
Why don't that
'Cause
count?
The
You
money is
can't.
our money.
Yeah, you can't steal from your spouse.
Okay.
If he doesn't know.
Yeah. No, still, you can't steal.
Yeah, I steal a lot of times, anyways. Since it doesn't count.
Yeah, that don't
Like-
count. That don't count.
Like from pocket, you see like a couple of dollars, like $10, $5,
Right, right.
$20 from the wallet. But if you say, "Hey, did you take from?" I'm like, "Yeah, I did." No, I don't even have to say yeah. When I start laughing, I can't keep a straight face when I'm about to lie. So you already
that
know.
don't count.
Okay, but
That
that's
don't
the
count.
only
That don't
stealing.
Wow.
But the
Technically,
but
that's the
bananas
only
did count.
Whatever.
Oh my
So-
gosh. So,
So I'm gonna have the question of the day.
Have you stolen before?
Yeah.
yes,
Have
yes.
you ever?
was
think
it?
a lot
Yeah.
of people have stolen. Like growing up, a lot of
absolutely.
people have stolen. Like I've
So
never
I said,
really.
what's the biggest thing?
You've ever stolen?
Yeah.
Well, how about those people? So would they ever come and confess? People that steal from that shoplift and all of that, they're not going to confess.
They don't even remember.
How would you
What
not
do you
remember
think?
if you've stolen?
No, people that do it so much that they won't remember all the stuff
How
they sold.
about kleptos?
There's a lot of them out too.
Yeah.
You know,
There's
that's
a lot of them out
that's a
there.
problem. Like
Yeah,
you can
yeah.
you just always want to steal. They
That
have
is
the urge to
an
steal.
official DSM-5,
Yeah.
I think we up to, diagnosis. Yeah. So let me see. I think the biggest thing I've stolen was lip gloss
Lip
and
gloss.
candy. I mean, I was a kid hanging out with my other friends, and they used to go in the stores and shoplift all the time. And I think I took a couple of things. It's like, oh, I can't do this. Like, this is not for me. And I'm going to stop hanging out with y'all because I couldn't do it.
So I just had a question about being, since you mentioned klepto, which I thought started with a C.
It's K.
Okay. It says an impulse control disorder that is characterized by reoccurrent, irresistible urge to steal.
Right.
That's people who just can't. They just steal
Help
shit.
Can't
it.
help
They can't
themselves.
help
for no
They can
reason.
steal. They might have money. They might be
Yeah,
rich.
yep.
And then they just steal like.
Yep. Anyway. And
like
it doesn't
a killer.
matter. It doesn't matter like the value of
Yeah.
what they take.
Anything
it's just
stupid.
something they have to
It could be
take.
something stupid.
Who do you think steals more, men or women?
Women.
Really?
You would think?
I'll think
I
it's
think.
men.
No, definitely women.
What do you think is women?
It's women. Well, it says right here.
Is
think
it
it's
like
More
women.
common than women.
Uh-huh.
So let me tell you,
Really?
you could tell like when you have somebody who's arrested. Most of the time, women are arrested for some type of theft or an assault. Men is everything. They just, but women, because I
The
used to go in there,
common type.
what'd you steal? Oh, y'all just use some credit cards. Yeah.
Yeah, and
like,
I
how
don't think people think of that as in that category of stealing. But you're right; they do credit card fraud and
Yep.
check fraud and those kind of things. Yeah, women are right there because
Like,
a
what would they
lot we
steal?
have those type of jobs.
Yeah.
You know,
Me, the only thing I can steal is money. Oh. I don't know. I can't go to the store and what kind of money will I even steal?
Man, there's a lot of stuff that
Like
people,
I can't go to the store and steal because I feel like so now if they're gonna catch me, they're gonna catch me for $5 stuff. Something I can
Right.
afford. Do you get what I'm saying?
Right,
Like
right.
that'd be so disgraceful. And number,
Yeah.
like I can buy 5 of this. Like why are you trying to? You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So I feel like it's no point to steal stuff like that. But if money mistakenly gets into my account, you know, that's my right.
well,
oh my God,
I'm just saying,
that's funny.
don't be a, what's her name, Victoria?
Yeah,
Vicky, don't be a Vicky.
Don't be a Vicky.
Don't be a Vicky.
If we learned anything from today's podcast, is don't be a Vicky.
Oh, so this is August, right?
Yes.
So for the month of July, we didn't have anybody to email the what do you call it, the prize words.
Okay.
Did you guys check?
No.
I didn't check either, so I'm assuming.
Yikes.
So hey, you guys, for the month of July, if you can give us the 4, is it 4?
Yes.
4 prize words that we had. Obviously you have to listen to those podcasts, but if you give us the 4 podcast words and email it to hottopicspodcast.com, email to hottopicspodcast@gmail.com. That's hot topics with a TOPIX podcast.com. I keep saying .com at Gmail.
Can you say it all over again? Because I think you messed
Okay.
stuff up.
So if you give us the 4 prize words that we had for the month of July, you email it to hottopicspodcast@gmail.com. The first person who sends that in, and everything's going to be date and time stamp, so we'll
Right.
look at it. If you have all the words, you will be the winner of July's surprise prize.
Surprise.
Prize.
Surprise
Yeah.
prize, because it's going to be a surprise to me too. So if you have it, just go ahead and send it in, and we need one for this week.
Vicky.
Vicky. Okay. So today's prize word is Vicky. So mark it at the end of the month, and we'll tally up the words, and you'll win the prize. Easy as that. And also, we do have people out there helping us bring in more subscribers. So there's going to be some competition, y'all. So get it in. So what can we say the prize is going to be for July? We can announce the prize. So
I don't know.
what do you think?
I don't know. Hey, the way gas prices is, it could be a gas card.
We could, yeah. But then it's like, what do you fill your tank up with?
$50.
Yeah, $50.
Oh, $50? Really? Wow.
50
okay.
is a
That's a
filler
lot.
for me.
Yeah,
That's small.
mine's like 60 something.
Well, it's
Yeah. Well, you know what? I use middle gas too,
Oh,
so that's
okay.
why mine is 50.
Oh, you do? Oh, yeah. So it's
Wait
supposed
a
to
minute,
be
so
more.
yours should be more than mine.
No,
Yeah.
it's 50.
No, because she uses middle gas. You
Yeah.
don't use middle gas. You use
No,
the first one.
I use
Yeah, but
the
my
cheapest gas.
truck
Yeah,
is
that's what I'm saying.
smaller
She
than yours
uses the-
too.
That's what she's saying.
Oh,
She uses
okay.
Yeah, I
the
use
middle
middle.
one,
Mhm.
and she pays $50. So if
$50.
she used, if she used the,
But
like the
my
math
car
ain't
is
mathing.
smaller. My car is smaller, so that's what it
Okay.
is.
Okay, I'll buy that. So, are we going to use our little thing?
What? Yes. Let's.
Any parting words there, Shorty?
I'm not shorty, and I'm not
Smalley.
notorious.
For
I'm just
5-foot tree of you.
whatever.
Tree. Tree.
So, but anyway, we want to thank you guys for actually tuning in. And next week we do have some things we want to talk about. The podcast that's been going on in Kenya,
The
India.
podcast,
The podcast has been going on.
the
in Kenya?
protest.
The protest.
Oh, I think we're getting tired.
The protest has been going on. So we want to talk about the protests in Kenya, Nigeria. You said it was in India.
Yes.
And the UK actually.
Yes.
So we're going to talk about those, and then also we're going to have some guests. If they show up, we're going to have some guests that's going to talk about how it is to work in females that's working in a male dominated field.
Okay.
So we're going to go over
Nice.
that. And then we got some other stuff coming on down the line. So if you want to join the podcast while we record, you can go to our website at www.hottopicspodcast.com and then go to the events section. The events section, you can click on it. You can join us by the Zoom. So come on in and join us and give us your feedback.
Thank you.
Good.
Eating tacos.
Thank you, family, for listening to the latest episode of Hot Topics. As usual, listen, like, share, subscribe. Ta.